be starting in another couple of minutes. It's a pleasure to meet you all in this webinar of Decoding Entrepreneurship, which is jointly organized by Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology, Technology Business Incubator, School of Management Studies, and Tamil Nadu Advanced Technical Training Institute. I now request you all to rise for the Tamil Thai Valthu.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் மதனமென திகழ்வரத கண்டமிதில் எக்கணமும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு திரை முதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம்பியந்து செய்ய மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
It gives me immense pleasure in welcoming today's keynote speaker of the day, Dr. Iniya Tendril, MD MHA, who is from Suffolk University, Boston, USA. She is also the CEO of Universal Exports and Imports Pte. She is a keynote speaker and is a part of ambassador for Hog Modern United Nations. She is a part of Chitra Foundation, which has published many books, including bestseller Options and Discernment. She has published many papers, literature, healthcare, and she is an active writer. She is founder of the exclusive International Students Magazine in Europe. She is an advisor to many globally recognized universities and has trained more than 10,000 candidates in various countries, including USA, Singapore, and Australia. It gives us great pleasure to have you with us today, ma'am. The session is yours.
Thank you so much, Joshua sir. And I will first of all like to thank Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology, and then Technology Business Incubator and School of Management Studies and TATI for this wonderful opportunity. Meeting a lot of people over the online platform has become a norm in the last 8 months, I suppose, to all of us. And engaging in a conversation about entrepreneurship is very, very important, and I would say that this is the need of the hour at the moment, because all of us have become unemployed. We can see people who are unemployed, and what do? Do you still depend upon someone else? But I would say this is the right time to start your entrepreneurship journey and all that. So I think for the next 45 minutes, I will share with you my personal journey as well as whatever I learned across and everything. So as Joshua sir introduced me, I am a doctor as well as a healthcare administrator, and I give business advices consultancy to over a lot of companies, hospitals, and then I also publish papers. And I am a person who likes to experiment a lot of things, so I can share with you my journey. I won't say I have reached my success or I have reached my goal, because success is not a destiny and it's a journey. And I truly believe in that statement. So being curious, exploring daily on a day-to-day basis on what is next has kept me going all this while. And I hope that keeps you all going as well. So I'll start to share a small PPT. One moment, please. Right, so decoding entrepreneurship. I call all my lessons as learning with Dr. Breeze. That's how I say that. So today I'm happy to have you all with me to learn with me. The first question when you see from my title is why being a doctor, I'm so interested in entrepreneurship or businesses. My profession is different to what my passion is. So doctor is my profession. And my passion is to be a good, successful entrepreneur, not only on a single area, but to experiment and be in different areas. So every time when I see people asking me, what do you need to be an entrepreneur or what do you see as a quality of an entrepreneur? I will first say entrepreneurship comes within yourself, right? It is not like over the night it comes in. You attend 10 webinars, you attend 20 classes, you go through theoretical books. It doesn't come like that. It is something you're very much interested about. உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்ச விஷயம் எதுவோ, that is what comes out as entrepreneurship. The more and more you learn about that particular area and the more you explore அதுல இருக்கிற opportunities, அதுல நம்ம என்ன பண்ணலாம், can you be a player there, can you be a showrunner there? So that's how entrepreneurship comes. So it's like, do you like sports, do you like competitions, do you like a particular food taste, in the many few things, what you like the most, that's where your entrepreneurship actually starts. Over the years later it keeps redefining into new content and new ventures. So my journey started when I was my 8th standard in school, where my mom was a full-time software engineer, started her entrepreneur journey of running her own textiles company. So she couldn't dedicate much time, so she used me as a proxy. So that's how I got more interest into business. So I started learning it. People say I'm good at talking, so when I talk to my customers over it, they tend to buy the products, and slowly it became my business. So after 3 4 years, her company became mine, and I said I don't want yours. I will start my own, and that's how I became the CEO of Universal Exports and Imports. So I had started there, right? And then I went to do my undergrad in medicine, and I moreover got interested with how a hospital runs more than how I should treat a patient, because that's what my degree focuses on. I have everything in my hand to treat a patient, but why don't I change it when a hospital is being run, or what should I do with all that type of entrepreneurship thoughts? That's how I started my life into this journey. So I did like a lot of things. I did like arts. I was good at storytelling. I had strong ethics that if something is wrong, I will be the first person there to say that it's wrong. And that's how it all started, right? Then I also found that when I know so many things, why don't I share with people? That's when I decided to go as a professor to my very own university itself, and I'm so glad that they accommodated me, and they liked my teaching skills. And I'm also a visiting professor at Suffolk, and that's how my next journey started. So these are few things about myself. So I did things which I like the most, right? So do something which you like the most, which you are too good at, and you know that you can take care of it, even if it's going to go into a loss or you're going to meet a crisis there. You should be able to manage it. You can only do that when you're interested in something. So that's what I said. Ever sold anything as a kid? Did you do anything like that? We all also have an interest of playing the business game when we were kids. Even that's a basic key thing to start your entrepreneurship. So you have to answer that question first, and then, are you a very curious person and somewhat shameless? See, being curious and shameless, this too is mandatorily an important quality in an entrepreneur. Okay. You start a business, you just think that it will keep going on. Sorry, unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Okay. You need to be very curious on going and searching new things, learning what is in the market, how can you redefine it, change it, how much you can bring it to the market in different level. For example, one day if you start a restaurant, let me say, you will start with the plain dosa, and if you keep selling that plain dosa alone, nobody will come in, right? You have to modify it. You have to say star dosa, masala dosa, Hyderabad, Japan, China, Paris, whatever you want to. That is where you keep redefining things, and that's where you have to be curious. To be curious, you need to learn a lot. See, learning in the sense doesn't mean taking books and reading a lot of news feeds, right? Early morning newspapers, small bites you get in so many online platforms. Even on Facebook, if you're a full-time Facebook user, there are a lot of news minute feeds and all that, where you know so many good facts about things. You can learn it very curiously. And be shameless. Why be shameless is, you will have to attain defeat at some point of being an entrepreneur. Okay, you will have to go stand in front of someone where they're going to reject your proposal. You will have to stand in front of a bank or an investor or anyone asking for money if you don't have one, and they are going to reject it. And rejection is going to touch your ego, and you have to be shameless there when they're going to throw things at you. They will say you're not capable, your idea is not nice. So being curious and shameless is really an emotional factor, and you need to be strong in that. Many people tell me I don't do business or start any entrepreneurship journey because they don't want to do it, they think they can't do it, they don't have money, they don't have time. It's always you go and ask someone or even yourself. நம்மளே நம்மள நினைச்சுப்போம் sometimes நம்ம இது பண்ணலாமா அப்படின்னா உடனே இல்ல என்கிட்ட இது இல்ல அது இல்ல. We keep building things to say no. Okay, இது ஜென்ரலா நீங்களே கவனிச்சு பாருங்களேன். You want to go and do something, you have the interest, but immediately what you see is the negative side. என்ன இல்ல, why I won't do this, இதெல்லாம் தான் we keep lining up தவிர you don't think on the other side of it, what all do I have. Okay, first எப்பயுமே ரிவர்ஸ் பண்ணுங்க, இந்த ஐடியாலஜியை ரிவர்ஸ் பண்ணுங்க. Don't look at what you don't have, first list out what all you have. Okay, 20 things தான் தேவை உங்க பிசினஸ்க்குனா see how much you have and then see how many you don't have. So when you know that okay, out of 20 I have 16 and I don't have 4 more, it looks different. The vision and the view totally turns different. Okay, so அந்த நாள் இல்லைன்னா what, see how you can get it done. Don't start it the other way. என்கிட்ட 4 இல்ல, so I'm not going to do the remaining 16. So change your view on how you do things. So if for example, when I was in my school and all, they said I was very mischievous and very curious. I would excel in all my extracurricular activities. I'm poor at math. I'm sorry, but that's why I landed up being a doctor. But I never looked into my drawbacks. Even today, I don't look into my negatives. I only run with my positives. Maybe my workplace, my business area, or whatever. I play with my strength. I mandatorily play with my strength. Okay, என்னால் எவ்வளோ ஸ்ட்ரென்த்ஸ் அதில் வந்து பாயிண்ட் அவுட் பண்ண முடியுமோ நான் என் ஸ்ட்ரென்த்ஸை வச்சு மட்டும்தான் ஐ ப்ளே. ஈவன் இஃப் ஐ டோன்ட் நோ சம்திங், இட் இஸ் நாட் தட் ஐ கோ அண்ட் சே ஐ டோன்ட் நோ. இமீடியட்டாக அந்த இடத்துல என்னால் கேன் ஐ கேதர் அ ரிசோர்ஸ், என்னால் இது உடனே கூகுள் பண்ண முடியுமா, இல்லை ஒருத்தட்ட இமீடியட்டாக கேட்க முடியுமா, கடகடன்னு கேன் வி கெட் த ரிசோர்ஸ் டு டெலிவர். தட்ஸ் ஹவ் ஐ சே ஐ லுக் அட் த பாசிட்டிவ்ஸ் மோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் த டைம். ஸோ இவ்வளோ ஃபியர்ஸ் இருக்கிறதுனால தான் நோபடி பிகம்ஸ் அ ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர். அண்ட் இன்னொரு பெரிய தப்பு என்ன பண்ணுறோன்னா நம்ம எல்லாருமே, when you want to become an entrepreneur, immediately you just think about Warren Buffett, you go to Ambani, you think about all the star people. Remember, they were once upon a time you to become that star people. And அவங்களோடது எல்லாருமே நீங்கள் கேட்டு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, did they have such a role model? They will say no. Take your role models from your near and dear ones. That will, I will always say, it's a benchmark. Okay, எடுத்தோனே நம்ம வாரன் பஃபெட்க்கு போக முடியாது. நம்ம எங்க இருக்கோம், where are we standing? Okay, today I am in US. What is my nearest goal or someone who I can look up onto, right? I look at them. And then I reach that space. அவங்களோட ஒரு கோலுக்கு நான் வந்த உடனே I look at the other person, where I can jump from there, who is. That's how you build yourself. Okay, if you keep your goals and targets super high and big over the sky, it's hard. The journey looks very hard and terribly hard. But if you set your goals step by step by step, now I will become a doctor, then a doctor to a master's to a businessman to so and so, philanthropist. That is even more easier. Okay, that is an even more easier process, and you will not have fears. Is my personal experience opinion. ஸோ வை, ஸோ நம்ம ஏன் வரல எல்லாரும் அப்படின்னு பார்த்துட்டோம். ஏன் வராங்க அப்படின்னு பார்த்தா there are two things. One is common reasons and deep reasons. In the common reasons, you will have that they have control of time, income tax benefits, family businesses, retirement, recognition, nice cars, big home, Biggie the boss, right? Being a boss is so nice. Trust me, it's a feel that emotionally everybody will enjoy it. Okay, so என்ன கேட்டா நான் common reasonல I just like the last part, being the boss, and the remaining all was not my reason to get into business. It was my passion. It's a place, it's my comfort zone, it is one of my strengths. So I decided to become an entrepreneur. Okay, it's not because of control of time, income tax benefits, family, retirement rate. I don't believe in all that. Okay, my only thing is being the boss is the ultimate reason why you want to become an entrepreneur. Okay va, இது எனக்கு. But unga ellarku, what I will say is, ask yourself, what is that one reason I want out of this entrepreneurship, or what I'm looking out for? Ask yourself first. So you will have different answers. Some people will say I need good financial returns. Some people will say I want a huge network. Some people do for recognition, then social status. இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய reasons இருக்கு. So find out what is your reason to become an entrepreneur, and when you have that reason clearly, you can run behind it. Okay, ஸோ அந்த ரீசன் என்னங்கிறத எல்லாருமே அனலைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. And next is the deeper reasons. That's happy to create something, fulfill the community, meaning of the sense of ownership, right? So some people do entrepreneurship works just for satisfaction or their post retirement. But to me, entrepreneurship journey starts when you're young. எல்லாரும் சொல்வாங்க being young, I want to enjoy life. Yes, you can still enjoy. I do enjoy still. Okay, I take bulk breaks in a year. I take bulk breaks. I call that a career break usually. I used to take 2 months, 3 months at a full stretch, and I used to enjoy my life, whatever I want, wherever I want to travel to, and everything. I don't keep myself 24/7 into what I do, right? So you can plan out that way. But இன்னைக்கு உங்களுக்கு, you have the age, you have the capacity, you have the ability, you have the knowledge, you have the strength, you have good health. முக்கியமா you all have good health. இன்னைக்கு நிறைய பேர் சொல்லுவாங்க நான் சம்பாதிச்சிடுறேன் 35-40 I'll start my business now. அன்னைக்கு you will have BP, sugar, heart issues, health issues, everything included. அன்னைக்கு போய் you can't sit 7 to 9 hours talking about a business proposal. You can't wait in front of a bank every day running there. You can't travel as freely as possible. You will be drained. Okay, you will be drained. By the time you want to achieve, you will be drained. But today you have the capacity. இன்னைக்கு உங்களுக்கு ஒருத்தர் உங்களை நம்பி பேங்க் லோன் ஒரு 5 கோடிக்கு கொடுத்தாருன்னா உங்களுக்கு அதை ஓடி போய் கட்டுறதுக்காக ஒரு எனர்ஜி இருக்கும். Okay, you have a career. நாளைக்கு அந்த business flop ஆகுதுன்னா கூட you have that resources to do things. So always start things then and there and at the earliest age. அதுதான் நான் சொல்லுவேன். Don't delay, don't put it back. I will save up. Some people will say I will save up this much and do that. நீங்க இன்னைக்கு calculate பண்ணி you term it to be 2 crores for a business investment and you keep saving it. By the day you come to save it, the 2 crores would have gone into 7 crores or 8 crores to invest on a business. Okay, so please don't do all that thing. You want to be an entrepreneur, do it then and there. ஏன்னா உங்ககிட்ட இருக்கிற ரிசோர்ஸஸை வச்சு ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுங்க. உங்களுடைய சரௌண்டிங்ஸ்ல இருக்கிற நெட்வொர்க்ஸ்ட பேசுங்க. Ask them if this is right. Go through a lot of opinion filters, right? I'll talk about opinion filters after this. So levels of an entrepreneur's interest: a hobby, amateur, professional, or league of their own. Okay, see, நீங்க இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட்காக பண்றீங்களா, ஹாபிக்காக பண்றீங்களா, இல்ல எப்படிங்கறத you yourself have to identify it, right? So me becoming an entrepreneur is just purely out of passion, interest, and I am a very, very curious person. I like to learn a lot. I do serial entrepreneurships, which is not sometimes even relevant to what my degree is or whatever it is. So I hold a lot of partnership share percentages in several companies or whatever. So it's it's like my interest. I do it on an interest basis. Okay. So நீங்க உங்களுக்கு என்ன basis அப்படிங்கறத you have to find out. So steps to become an entrepreneur. Okay, I'll be very clear. In the steps or not, ma'am, I followed your steps. It couldn't be it's like everyone have their own customized steps. I'm just giving you a few leads to start from. Okay, Anniki, when I wanted to become an entrepreneur, nobody supported me. Nobody gave me such webinars. I'm glad that today your college is doing all this for you. And nobody even thought that gave me even few minutes to listen to my ideas, right? So just to help you all and motivate you all, I'm doing this. Choose one route, okay? Choose one route. That is, when you come out with a business plan on what you want to do, talk to a lot of people about your business, because everybody will have a different type of a view, different type of opinions, right? When you gather all that and put it, you know where you have missed out. And நிறைய பேருக்கு கேள்வி கேட்கறதுக்கு பதில் சொல்லுங்க உங்க பிளானை வச்சு. The more people question you, the more answers you come out with, more flaws or more positives of your plan, right? So share it. நிறைய பேர் வந்து I won't share it நான் அவங்க கிட்ட சொல்ல மாட்டேன், இவங்க கிட்ட சொல்ல மாட்டேன், they will not see this good. No, please don't do that, right? Do not think about what they're going to judge you. Okay, Think about what you want it to be. You want it to be successful, so that's another. Please be ready to be shameless, right? And then எப்பயுமே you want to do a entrepreneurship, please have a knowledge of what you're doing. Okay, நிறைய பேர் ஜஸ்ட் ஒவ்வொரு இதுல வேற ஒருத்தவங்க பண்றாங்க அதனால நானும் பண்ணிட்டேன், அது மாதிரிலாம் பண்ணாதீங்க. ப்ளீஸ் ஹேவ் பேசிக் நாலேஜ் ஆஃப் இட். அது என்ன ஏது முடிஞ்சா ட்ரை கோயிங் அண்ட் பீங் அன் try doing an internship on it, or learn from someone, work under someone for 3 to 6 months, learn more on it. அதோட nooks and corners எல்லாம் தெரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க, how to successfully do it. So after that you develop yourself into one, right? And when you do one thing, be an expert in it. அதுல வந்து உங்களை இன்னொருத்தர் கேள்வி கேட்கவே கூடாது, அவங்க கேட்குற கேள்விக்கு உங்கள்கிட்ட பதில் இல்லைங்கிற ஒரு நிலைமை இருக்கக்கூடாது. That's when you are the right person to do that right venture. Okay, if you yourself are doubtful, if you cannot answer even one question regarding that plan, sorry, wait, please don't implement it. இன்னும் போய் ground work பண்ணுங்க, background research பண்ணுங்க, இன்னும் நிறைய பேர்கிட்ட பேசுங்க, and that's when you can really do it. And then find a way to make it better. இப்போ almost நம்ம globally we see all the businesses are out there. Okay, நம்ம இனிமேலும் ஒன்று ரொம்ப புதுசா யூனிக்கா கொண்டு வரது வந்து it's a chance of 1%, right? You can come up with an existing plan. Even if you want to start a restaurant, the whole world is filled with so many restaurants. You can come up with maybe designing changes or whatever, but already the food and cuisines are still the same, and you're still going to battle with another 100 more restaurants in your place. Okay, but find a way to make it better. Unga kitta, what is that unique thing? See, all of us are people who eat well or go do shopping well, but every one of us have a particular shop because you feel that maybe the food is of quality, or the dress is of quality, or the jewelry is really good quality. Something is there, that unique thing, that's called loyalty, customer satisfaction, trust in you. Build all this, and all that comes when you find to make it better, right? That's how you have to build a own customer base for you for whatever your entrepreneurship is. Become a voice and a leader. So when you become an entrepreneur, eventually you will have a team. The team is not supposed to do your work. Please be very careful. நீங்க செய்யற வேலையை நான் செய்ய முடியாது ஏன்னா நான் பாஸ், அதனால அவங்க செய்யணுங்கிறதுக்காக ப்ளீஸ் டோன்ட் டேக் அ டீம். ஐ டோன்ட் டோட்டலி அக்ரி வித் திஸ். Take a team who will do some things which you are not going to do, or if you don't have time to do, right? Do things that will fulfill your gaps. I mean, hire people to fulfill your gaps, right? Hire the right auditors. If you're not a good auditor, take a right auditor for your company. If you're not great with HR, hire the right HR. So அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு டீமை fill பண்ணீங்கன்னா it will be highly effective. You can be a boss when you know that when your complete organization will run without any bottleneck or stop, it will run smoothly அப்படின்னா then you can delegate your work to others to say you can do my work. But in the beginning stages, form a team with all the capacities which you don't have, right? So that this will be a perfect team to work with. Okay, wow. So how to become a professional? So when you want to be really professional, you want to go present something to your entire bank staffs or venture capitalists, angel investors, or whatever, have the stats in your hand. Okay, be strong with your statistics. Okay, have the reports, have the market data, trends in இது எல்லாமே வச்சிருங்க, because people like it and people get attracted to your numbers, reports, and trends more than just theoretical mind explanations, right? They believe on the reports, they believe on the numbers, they believe on the trends. Okay, adanal be very clear in that, because that will make you really successful. Practice, drill, rehearse, right? So try to become a employee under someone else, learn and be very patiently aggressive. Okay, aggressive in the sense, hold on to your plan, hold on to your dream, hold on to your passion, but be patient in pushing it. Overnight nothing happens, right? We have a very good timeline. My target is by August I'll do this, by December I'll do this, by then I'll be meeting so many people, I will achieve this. Have a timeline for yourself and work towards it. Okay, don't mess up. Have a detailed storyboard type of a plan. Don't mess yourself with இன்னைக்கு இது பண்ணலாமா நாளைக்கு அது பண்ணலாமா இல்ல இது இருக்கு. Have a checklist. Okay, have a checklist on what you want to do during your entrepreneurship journey. இதெல்லாம் முக்கியம். இதை தவிர you have to build a network who's going to trust you, talk for you. So what is this network அப்படின்னா, people who are above your level, right, who are already successful or who are already ventured in being successful. So build a huge network around you. Building a network doesn't mean just building a Facebook or Instagram friend list. It is all about building a lot of co entrepreneurs or something like that. So being an entrepreneur, I will say, do something which has a demand even during a pandemic. In the pandemic, namakku solli kuttadu adhaan. If you had seen during this pandemic, two things ran without stopping. One was all our supermarkets and basic necessity supply panna ellarume, they were still functioning, right? And the next one is healthcare. Healthcare did not shut its doors. Okay, not because it was a medical related pandemic. எந்த ஒரு pandemic வந்தாலும், flood இருக்கட்டும், earthquake or any type of calamity comes, these two businesses, that is the basic necessity நீங்க எடுத்தீங்கன்னா, there is a huge list of necessity for humans, and the necessity as well as medical will keep functioning until the humankind is in existence. Okay, so do something related to that so that you will not have to face any hard times even during a worst case situation. So healthcare and future, this is my favorite place. This is where I belong. So healthcare, there are a lot of opportunities. So in the US, I'll tell you a few entrepreneurship works which are happening in the US. There are a lot of app developers who create apps for medical records, because in India we still use records in form of hard copies and all that. We still have the files with a lot of papers, and the doctor எப்ப எந்த பேப்பர் வைக்கிறாங்கனே தெரியாது. We have huge files. அது வந்து ஒரு 4 பேக்குக்குள்ள வச்சு we keep carrying it around. And I think we have to change this. People like you can really change it. Go digital, go technological. So they create lots of apps. This is number one for hospitals, and the hospital runs with it. So the topmost app in US for this is Epic, right? Then the next one is we have lots of innovations and technological company. So they keep innovating stuff. Lots of gadgets have come. People, we wear all these Fitbit watches. There are a lot of power patches for sports people. Diabetes, we have a gadget to see if the sugar levels எப்படி இருக்கு, எல்லாம் எப்படி இருக்குங்கிறது. So gadgets, medical devices, this is all in a boom, right? So நீங்க அந்த மாதிரி என்ன venture பண்ணலாம்? What can you bring in as a device? Innovate and use it. So that is another type of entrepreneurship you can jump to. Next, what you can do is venturing into manufacturing industry in healthcare. Healthcare நிறைய manufacturing parts இருக்கு. Okay, starting from all your hospital needs, from your IV bags to syringes to everything. The manufacturing industry is really, really important. Even a mask manufacturing industry is highly in demand now. Now we have COVID test rapid kits being, so you have lots of processes. இது over the nightல வராது, but I'm just telling you as few examples for your future. And then you can run your own how to say, hospital service companies, which is like you totally run the hospital of someone else's, but the staffs are all yours. So they will outsource the entire hospital day-to-day management and administration to you. So you will deploy your own staff there, run the hospital for them. So there are a lot of opportunities in healthcare in the future, right? Technologically, you can now incorporate with healthcare. Medicine and technology are not two different fields anymore. They are into one, right? You can also have HR outsourcing also for healthcare industries. You know, all the hospitals in the overseas, in Asia mostly, I'm not sure about so many hospitals in India, but a few of them, HR is very important because the doctors face a lot of pressure and stress. So being a healthcare administrator myself, I know how it works. So that is a good source. So healthcare has a huge future. Anything you invest on a healthcare today, trust me, in 1 year or two, if you are really having lots of good plans and you want to go ahead, you'll be really successful. I mean, undoubtedly, right? Even virtual apps, right? Nariya hospital clinics la irukku. Maybe you belong to a certain city, try coming up with the app, collaborate all your clinics there, bring them under you, start it, and have the doctors do virtual visits, and you can do anything with healthcare in that. And then you can do joint ventures, collaborations with overseas healthcare organizations to do their managing of records, talking to their insurance people. So healthcare has a lot of opportunity. Next is competitor analysis. Every time you do any entrepreneurship, beware of your competitors, right? They can be vulnerable. Over the night, they can sweep you off the industry. So be highly conscious of who your competitor is and what are they doing and how ahead of them you are. Okay. Never sit back and say, Appa, na senjitan, I am good. No way. Okay. நீங்க அப்படி உட்கார நிமிஷம், your competitor is running one step ahead of you. So be very aware of what your competitor is doing and run one step ahead of them. So what are you supposed to do? Be very focused. Yeah, have a good vision, mission. Stick with the vision and mission always. Do not deviate. அதுலேருந்து எப்பயுமே மாறாதீங்க. Ambition and desire. நான் ஜெயிக்கணும், இதை நான் ரொம்ப சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக பண்ணணும், எனக்கு இதுதான் எல்லாமே அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு அந்த எனர்ஜி வச்சுக்கோங்க. Position yourself on where it is, right? Equity, marriage, competitor, risk, value, decision, friends, associations, opportunity. இதை எல்லாமே ஃபேஸ் பண்ணி நீங்கள் கம்பைல் பண்ணி வர்றது தான் being an entrepreneur, right? So it is not like I have an idea, I will implement it tomorrow, day after tomorrow I'll get a good return of investment, and in 1 week I'll become a highly renowned அப்படின்னா அது மாதிரி இன்னும் மிராக்கிள் இன்னும் நடக்கல. So that is not possible, right? And then be very have an eye out for all the opportunities available, right? I always looked out for opportunity. Wherever there was opportunity, I took it. And also, one more advice from me to you is, do not fall in the trap of the society just because you're being judged. So one simple example is myself. When I finished my degree for medicine, I started working for one of the good hospitals in Chennai itself, and I used to raise lots of complaints in the management. So my senior doctor once called me and said, instead of complaining on the management, why don't you run the management? And I said, I do not have the capacity because I have no knowledge. And he was the one who advised me to go overseas and get a degree from MHA, and I did. And now I myself give my consultancy for them, right? But in between, there was a huge pressure from the society where they found me to be highly stupid of not practicing in a clinic and choosing non-clinic. People said I have lost my mind. There were a lot of demotivations. They put me down. There were hard days where I sat almost when I applied for the US, it took a really long time, right? It took me around 6 months to get a reply from them. The process is quite vigorous. You need to do lots of uploading and stuff, and if you have good guidance, you can really do that. And patience was required, answering them was required, but I was strong in one way, that I will make it to US. I was not bothered about anyone on what they said or how they said, but I just wanted to do what I like to do and what I was so happy and passionate about. So I have always been in the comfort zone of what I wanted to do. So I always request you all, please do not be worried on what they will judge you. Please do what you will love to do. So as you said, always eye for a talent, solve the X factors, that is, have all the answers for questions, and constantly casting a vision of where you're going next. Okay, business ஆரம்பிச்சு டெவலப் ஆயிடுச்சு, ரன்னிங் சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லினா அங்கேயே நிறுத்திடாதீங்க. கீப் டெவலப்பிங் இட். இல்லையா அந்த பிஸ்னஸ் வந்து நல்ல ரன் ஆகுதா, யூ கேன் டேக் த profits from it, reinvest it in another one, because at one point some businesses will come to a standstill. Okay, so don't just run with one thing. அதை முடிச்சிங்கன்னா நல்லா போதா, okay, then start another one, which is not going to be dependent on it, but a separate one. So keep building your empire. Building an empire is really, really, really important. Have goals for yourself, be ambitious, have the drive and the energy, have everything that you have, right? So if you're very competitive, you can finish things, you can finish your target, you can earn from it. And if your mind never stops, you can really be successful. And you have to be extremely obsessive. Adina Solita. So before I finish off, I'll say being an entrepreneur is no joke, right? And it requires lots of energy levels, understanding, and knowledge. Knowledge is really, 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 really important. Keep learning about your own journey or from others' journey, anything that you want to, but learning is never ending when you come to entrepreneurship. இன்னைக்கு என்ன படிச்சீங்க இன்னைக்கு காலையில? நீங்க எதுக்கா புக் எல்லாம் எடுக்க வேண்டாம், ஒரு ஸ்க்ரோல் பண்றீங்க ஃபேஸ்புக்ல, what is the some one thing, something new, any part it could be, it can be politics, it can be medicine, it can be cinema. What is that new thing that you know? Keep loading yourself with lots of new things. உங்களுக்கு தெரியல அப்படிங்கறதே ஒரு விஷயம் வரக்கூடாது. ஓகே, ஒரு எங்கேயோ ஒரு crowdல இருக்கீங்க, you are listening to something, உங்களுக்கு தெரியல உடனேனா ப்ளீஸ் இமீடியட்லி கூகுள் இட். உங்களுக்கு கையில எல்லாருக்குமே எனக்கு கேட்ஜெட்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஸோ கூகுள் இட், லேர்ன் இட், இல்லை இன்னொருத்தட்ட கேட்டுக்கோங்க. அதை பத்தினா பேசிக் நாலேஜ் வச்சுக்கோங்க. நீங்க அதுல ப்ரோ நாலேஜ் வச்சுக்க வேண்டாம். எல்லாத்த பத்தின பேசிக் நாலேஜ் நீங்க என்னைக்கு வச்சுக்கிறீங்களோ, அதாவது எனி குரூப் ஆஃப் பீப்புள், நீங்க டாக்டர்ஸ் நடுவில் இருந்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு அந்த டாக்டர்ஸோட அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் இருக்கணும், என்ன பேசுறாங்கன்னு புரியுதா? யூ ஆர் வித் ஃபார்மர்ஸ், யூ நோ அபவுட் அக்ரிகல்ச்சர், வெரி குட். நீங்க ஒரு சினி இண்டஸ்ட்ரியோட இருக்கீங்க, அவங்க பேசுறாங்க, உங்களுக்கு புரியுதா? That is when you have totally gained your knowledge on doing all the background work and everything. Okay, have a lot of knowledge, build it, enjoy life at the same time, do not pressurize yourself, take care of your health. Very important to be successful is being very healthy. எல்லாத்தையும் பண்ணிட்டு கடைசியில் நான் சம்பாரிச்சது அத்தனையும் எடுத்துட்டு போய் டாக்டர்கிட்ட கொடுக்க போறேன், I'm going to fall sick அப்படின்னா there is no point in it. Okay, over the way, please keep building your health, like healthy lifestyle also, and be successful. I'm not able to see your faces, but I will just like to say at some part of our life journey, I would like to come across with you all in a different road, and I'll be happy to see you all. Wishing my best and good luck to you all.
Thank you very much, ma'am. That was indeed a very patiently explained step-by-step process into entrepreneurship and how one could start the business, and how one should be very enterprising when they're conducting their business operations regularly. So to all the participants, if you have any questions, feel free to type in the chat box. You can send me a message directly or in the chat box, and I will ask on behalf of you. So before we go into those questions, some of the few questions which we already have, ma'am. Ma'am, you have been very closely associated with many companies, startups, incubation centers in the US. So how do companies, how do startups work there, and what are some of the challenges they are facing right now, ma'am?
Right. As we all know, startup processes legally is very different. It's a different scope, but I will say they all do a lot of groundwork research. Okay, they sit with business consultancies to come up with the idea. They reanalyze so many things. Patent issues are there. So if you want to start something, you need to get your patent clearances, and you need to know that there is nobody else doing it in your area there, or wherever you're located. Your legal, see, in India you have a good choice, that is you don't have a lot of legal issue, but in US everything is a step-by-step legal issue there. So getting clearance from all that is really mandatory. There are a lot of entrepreneurs here, small time, large, huge time, and everything. You can see an entrepreneur coming up tomorrow morning itself, or tomorrow afternoon, just because they had the idea today, because their classes are not so difficult to handle, right? So that is an easy thing there. But this pandemic has hit everyone. A lot of unemployments have come, and mostly in US, everybody prefers the giant name, right? If you are, you know, the giant names are Apple, Google, Amazon, and building a brand and loyalty is very important in the US to be really successful. Okay, they prefer the brands, they prefer the loyalty, they prefer the prices of your products, and that is one drawback I would feel. You don't have the huge name or that huge establishment, it's quite hard to attract people to you, right? Because there are a lot of them venturing into the market due to the geographical area. We have a huge population also. So getting everybody into it is quite a hard task, but it is possible. It's really possible when you have a target audience. So yeah, that's it for US now.
What, according to you, are the top 2 skills that is required for an entrepreneur to be successful?
I would say build your confidence and have more knowledge. right? Build your confidence mentally and by learning a lot. That's the main thing. If you don't have this too, and if you venture into it, eventually when something hard hits, or if you have to wait for something, you will lose the battle. That's one. Next thing, without knowledge, you will not be able to go through for a long way. Maybe you can start, you can run, but somewhere there'll be a stopper.
Thank you, ma'am. So this pandemic has taken a huge toll on many startups and many multinational companies as well. So how do you see the pandemic going about? Being a doctor, you would have a much more clear picture as to which situation we are in the pandemic right now, and when it will be over, and your thoughts on that, ma'am.
So this is a favorite question because when 7 to 8 months back, when I addressed one of a meeting with a huge audience, I told them there are only three case scenarios: either we live with the pandemic, or we stay in a lockdown forever, or we have to get adapted to vaccine. And today we have come to the situation of getting adapted to vaccine. As you all know, Moderna, Pfizer, and a lot of other vaccines are up in the market. Moderna is really doing a great job. They're convincing countries to take it, and is also doing the great job. But how we are going to get it? And there's a huge issue now. Why? Because not everybody wants vaccine. Okay, எல்லாருமே வந்து இப்ப போட்டுக்கிறதுக்கு ரெடியா இல்ல. எல்லாருக்கும் இருக்கிற ஒரு பயம் என்னன்னா, போட்டா என்ன வரும்? Okay, what am I going to get? Because today early morning we had a conference with doctors, and it's like we are getting a lot of allergies. People are having severe allergies. Okay, that is, if you are a very sensitive person, they're telling you please don't take the vaccine. Appo, I mean, a lot of people will immediately term themselves, even though you have a good immune, they'll say, oh, maybe I am sensitive, நான் எடுக்கக்கூடாதோ. அதாவது இப்ப வேக்சின் எடுக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிறவங்களை விட ஆன்டி வேக்சர்ஸ்ன்னு சொல்லுவோம். ஆன்டி வேக்சர்ஸ் தான் டே டு டே இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகிட்டே இருக்காங்க. Okay, they are not getting themselves convinced that எனக்கு அந்த வேக்சின் வேணும். இப்ப எத்தனை பேர் போய் கியூல நிக்க தயாரா இருக்காங்கன்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா நமக்கு தெரியாது. So even if you give the vaccine to a huge population, equally there is a population without vaccine. அப்ப அவங்களுக்குலாம் வந்துட்டே தான் இருக்கும். வரவங்கள்ட்ட இருந்து இங்கே ஜம்ப் ஆயிட்டு தான். ஏன்னா the vaccine is only termed to be efficient for 3 to 8 months with 2 doses. அதுவும் வந்து நம்ம இன்னும் இப்பதான் போட்டிருக்கோம். ஸோ இப்போ போடுறதுலேருந்து 8 months அவங்க எப்படி இருக்காங்கன்னு நம்ம பார்க்கணும், எல்லாம் பண்ணணும். ஸோ ஆன்டி வேக்சர்ஸ்லாம் யார் கன்வின்ஸ் பண்ண போறோம்? தட் இஸ் a huge question which every doctor, every scientist is debating. And yesterday in one of the conferences we discussed on having all the celebrities. Every country has a huge base of celebrities, sportsmen, cinema people, politicians, to take it in front of the media and convince people that they have to take it அப்படிங்கிறது. பட் அதுலயும் வந்து eventually ஏதாவது every time you launch an idea, there's going to be a question. நான் அதுதான் சொல்வேன், launch idea to get more views. There have been people asking us, நீங்க அந்த வேக்சினை தான் போடுறீங்கிறதுக்கு எங்களுக்கு என்ன அஷூரன்ஸ் இருக்கு? What if you are doping that vaccine into some water or something else and taking it because they are the high profile people? Don't know. So if you keep answering things, anti-vaxxers கான்செப்ட் எப்போ போதோ, என்னைக்கு கோவிடோட நாலேஜ் நிறைய வருதோ, அன்னைக்கு தான் வந்து I think we can get rid of this COVID-19. And it's really hard. It's a long process. ஒரு country மட்டும் இல்லை, எல்லா கண்ட்ரியும் இதை மாத்தினாதான் borders can be opened, business can come back to normal, the entire airline industry is hit. Healthcare எல்லாரும் சொல்றாங்க it's going great. Yes, it is by business, but the doctors are tired. They are tired. Many are affected already. They are weak. And getting a COVID is no joke. நீங்க நினைச்சுக்கிறீங்க recover ஆயிட்டா it's fine. I just would like to highlight here, it will attack one part of your body, right? ஒரு ஏதாவது ஒரு sign it leaves behind. டயபெட்டிஸே இல்லாத ஃபேமிலியல் ஹிஸ்டரி பர்சனுக்கு டயபெட்டிஸை விட்டுட்டு போகுது, போன் இஷ்யூஸ் விட்டுட்டு போகுது. இட் இஸ் லீவிங் இட்ஸ் ட்ரேஸ் பிஹைண்ட். ஓகே, த ரெக்கவர்ட் பர்சன் இஸ் நியர்லி டேக்கிங் மோர் தென் a year அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க எல்லாருமே. he will take even more than okay. One patient of mine, அவங்க வந்து she's a marathon person, but now she's taking around 20 minutes to even walk a small distance because she is affected by COVID. It has totally changed her lifestyle. So be very cautious, and if you get a vaccine, please don't question it and all. போட்டுக்கோங்க, உங்களுக்காக இல்லைனாலும் மற்றவங்களுக்காகவாது போட்டுக்கோங்க.
So over these 5 days, we have had people from various walks of life, from the automobile sector, from the entertainment sector, from various sectors to come and explain about the business opportunities in that particular avenue. So can you suggest some of the business avenues or opportunities which are available in the healthcare sector? Like if somebody wants to start a business, in the healthcare or healthcare related industries, what would you suggest them?
Yeah, so as I said, start your own company to run the management of a hospital. Okay, not it is not supposed to be huge hospitals. Even or 20-bedded hospital, there are so many flaws. Okay, the doctor sits inside his physician consultant room, but வெளியில என்ன நடக்குதுன்னே தெரியாது. The receptionist is a normal person who comes in for a monthly wage where she's not even aware of any medical knowledge or anything. They ask what is the doctor doing, they will just give you a random number. அதாவது நிறைய flaws இருக்கும் சின்ன ஹாஸ்பிட்டலுக்குள்ள நீங்க போனீங்கனாலே. Cleanliness இருக்காது, the pharmacist is not proper, the cash counter is not. So take a hospital completely and run the system, get it outsourced to you. That is a very good demand, I mean very good income generating business. Number one. Number two, innovations and technology. நிறைய gadgets இன்னைக்கு ஒருத்தரை நீங்க நார்மலா ஒரு பர்சன் ஹெட் டு டோ பாத்தீங்கன்னா they wear a sports watch which calculates their heartbeat, their phone is very highly technified and everything. எல்லாத்துக்குமே gadget வந்துருச்சு. Okay, யுஎஸ்க்கு நீங்க வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா தெரியும் how much gadgets they are daily. I mean myself, I myself rely on so many gadgets at home to run my day for healthcare advice itself, right? I wear my Fitbit to see if I'm healthy, my heartbeat is good, I have my other gadgets. So innovating gadgets for healthcare is very very needed at the hour. எல்லாத்துக்குமே நம்ம பெரிய பெரிய எம்ஆர்ஐயும் ஒரு அல்ட்ராசவுண்டையும் we can't. One such reason innovation is that I'm happy that my university did it under my guidance. We made portable ultrasound for pregnant women. Okay, women, because நிறைய county sites சொல்லுவோம் நம்ம அமெரிக்கால, அங்கெல்லாம் அவங்களுக்கு கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமா இருக்கும் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல்ஸ்க்கு வரதுக்காக. It's a portable ultrasound device. We made a lot of them, we proposed it, and a company manufactured it based on innovations, and it's running successfully. So இதெல்லாம் தான் நமக்கு தேவை. Innovate it where you can go and reach every nook and corner, and that is one more avenue. Starting up lots of device manufacturing is important. Now device now I'm meaning inside the hospital. Sterilization unit is important. How many hospitals are you sure நீங்க போற hospital have good sterilization? Are you sure even the knife which is kept on you is sterilized properly? I don't think so. So sterilization unit is another thing where you can get all the highly efficient machines from Japan or from China and do it. It is very effective. So அந்த மாதிரிலாம் ஜெர்மனில இருந்து கொண்டு வாங்க. Collaborate பண்ணுங்க. See, collaboration is important when you want to be successful. நானே நின்னு பண்ணுவேன் அப்படிங்கிறது வந்து that's a bit of a risky situation. So these are few avenues in healthcare which I see at the moment.
I think it must be very early in the morning for you, ma'am. So on behalf of all the participants, myself and Satyabama, Institute of Science and Technology, and Tati, we would like to thank you very much for joining with us in spite of the early mornings, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's always good to answer questions. That makes me also running in the track. நானும் என்னைய கேள்வி கேட்டு பதிலாம் சொல்லிக்க முடியுது. It's fine to wake up early in the morning to share the knowledge. Thank you so much for the opportunity and to have me this evening.
I now request Dr. Bhuvneshwari ma'am, Dean School of Management Studies, to give the valedictory speech.
Good evening, everybody. It's been a great pleasure and a joy listening to Dr. Tendril speaking of the entrepreneurship and its essence in the healthcare management sector. And it is so nice listening to you. It's all demystified. It's become so easy for us because most of the participants here are students of Satyabama and people who are aspirants of entrepreneurship. And it's just like a boost for you from the morning, and for us it's the evening here, and we're all now geared up for some kind of entrepreneurship ventures. And we've been talking of entrepreneurship in all spheres, like you have to do this and do that, the theories, the strategies you have to follow, and several other phrases that we come across in marketing and finance and the HR aspects. But yours, madam, has been a very, very lively, very easy to hold, and very informative for the young minds. And I'm sure some of them would really take up your advice on how to become entrepreneurs and do what they really want to, and understand their strengths to leverage them into their aspirations and become entrepreneurs. It's a pleasure having you here with us, and I'm really thankful to the Tamil Nadu Entrepreneurship Technical Development Board and the TATI who have been helpful in organizing this particular event for us. And they've been hand-holding us for the whole of the 5 days where, we've had different kinds of entrepreneurs, one from the entertainment, one from the manufacturing, one from the service sector. And all of these people have added value to whatever we speak on entrepreneurship through the education and the lectures that are usually the normal kind of the delivery systems that we follow at the university. And the TBI has taken a huge step forward in helping us out and helping people through their ventures also. And this is one opportunity that we open for our students to take up entrepreneurship seriously and build their skills and also try to incubate through innovation. And I really thank you, madam, because you've given them the importance of, or you've told them the importance of innovation. And sometimes, you just you skip the idea of innovation and then we want to just go into any kind of business which we like. But what happens is for the long run, or however we have to run the business and become successful, somewhere or the other, innovation and differentiation from the products and keeping ahead of the competition and all these do really have a say. And I'm really thankful for you, for your clean insight or a straight and very pretty presentation today. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, madam, particularly for this
so
day's
much.
meeting.
I'm overwhelmed.
I thank the TBI manager and also our host, Joshua Gerald, sir, for his cooperation and his extensive help holding us together for all the 5 days in empowering our students on entrepreneurship. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody.
On behalf of Tamil Nadu Advanced Technical Training Institute, I would like to thank Technology and Business Incubator Division, School of Management Studies. I would like to thank Dr. Sheila Rani ma'am, Director of Research, Dr. Bhuvaneshwari ma'am, Dean School of Management Studies, Mr. Kishore Kumar, Manager TBI, Dr. Kali Lakshmi ma'am, Associate Professor, School of Management Studies, and all the participants who have been with us throughout this 5 days of this entrepreneurship program. Because we are taking such a great initiative, all of us have worked together. Dr. Kali Lakshmi ma'am, Kishore, all of us have worked together. We had had a lot of discussions as to how to implement this program, how to bring this program. We had planned for over a month. So we have done it for you. I hope all the participants, you would have benefited from this. So once again, I would also like to appreciate all the participants day in, day out for 5 days. You had come and spent your time. So I would like to thank you too. And have a wonderful evening. To all the participants, a small request, kindly fill in the feedback form. Your feedback means a lot to us. It will regularly empower us to enhance our trainings as well. So have a wonderful evening and a wonderful weekend. The feedback link is shared in the chat box. Please fill up the feedback link. I now request you all to rise for the national anthem.
तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मागे, गाहे तव जय गाथा, जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।